Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make 100 nanite clusters per minute. You're going to have a mountain of nanites. It's going to be great. So hit that like button, and let's jump into it. Now, when you first start out, you want to try to find an abandoned building, okay? This is the easiest way to do it as far as I know. So you want to find an abandoned building. You can either use an exocraft and search for abandoned buildings, or go to the cartographer on the space station. He'll sell you maps, and you'll be able to identify and locate an abandoned building that way as well. But once you've found your abandoned building, like I have one here, I put down a save beacon. Now the reason I do that is so I can see it from space, and I'll get into that a little bit later, but do a save beacon, and let's make a manual save real fast. Boom. That way we're good to go. So we have a manual save, but we need to harvest some larval cores. That way we can make some nanite clusters. And as you can see, I've done this a little bit, so I've been testing out a few different techniques. But you want to make a hole in the ground underneath these eggs, because the biological horrors cannot attack you when you're underground. And I'll show you that in just a second. Look at this. Boom. Let's pull out my mining beam. Now let's hit it. Boom. Done. Right, okay, there it is. Boom, it's going to roll down. That's why you want to make a hole. You don't want too many lips like I have. I have too many edges so they get caught. But that's okay. They should roll down all the way. So I have one spot that they always go to, so boom. And you want to make sure to get them because they will disappear after about 10 seconds. Once they stop moving, don't wait too long or else they'll disappear. And I mean, that's a waste of time. You don't want to do that. But let's pick up the rest of these. Done. And I've dug holes in every one of these nests, so I can make sure to get as many nanites as possible. Oh, there's the egg too. Sometimes it's hard to find them. I think I got one more right here. Got it. Okay, so this nest right here is done. But there's a whole bunch of nests all around. So you want to make sure before you start bursting these whispering eggs, you want to make sure to dig the hole underneath the nest that you want to harvest. And you don't need to harvest all of them. I mean, technically you can make a ton more per minute if you harvest all of your nests. But I'm not making that much, so I want to show you guys first. All right, come on, where's my other one? There should be one more egg around here somewhere. I just got to find it. There you are. There you are. Oops, I just had to go up there to see it. Should be right around here. Come on, egg. Oh, it's glitched out. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Kind of glitched out. It wasn't working for me. That's okay. That happens sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So now I've gotten all the eggs I want to get on this run. So before you leave, before we go to our next step, you want to come in here and you want to refine them. So pop down a portable refiner. Now you're going to need to put some fuel in. And then let's refine the larval cores. So we got 200. And 250, so that's 450 right there. Boom. Now before you leave, let's pick up our portable refiner, because once you leave the planet, your portable refiner will probably disappear, and you don't want that to happen unless you want to keep making them over and over again. But let's jump into our starship. Boom. Now they're going to leave you alone. Let's go. Get out of here. So once you've left the atmosphere of your planet, you want to make sure to go a good distance away from it to give those eggs a chance to respawn. So you want to go far, far out. You know, once you've gone through your first asteroid field, you should be pretty close. Let's keep going just a little bit, because you can never have too much distance. I'm always afraid that I'm not going to go far enough, and that when I go back down, they won't have respawned anything. So we're going all the way out. And I always aim towards the star in your system, because the star seems like it's far enough away. There we go. Boom. So there you go. And we went about 52 seconds away. I don't think you have to. I think if you do about 45, maybe 50 seconds, you should be okay. I mean, I've seen it go as far as 30 seconds and you should be okay, but just to be safe, make sure to go a long distance out. And don't use your pulse drive for whatever reason. Your pulse drive makes it to where it does not respawn either. You want to use your boost, and that's it. And I think it's because it's the time frame. It needs that 30 seconds out and 30 seconds back for it to respawn, or 50 seconds in this case. It needs that time to respawn, so don't use your pulse drive to get a far enough distance. Use your booster, and that's it. And now you can see why I used my save beacon. You could see it from space. And so no matter where you go in the system, you could see where your save beacon is at. That way you can go right back to where your abandoned building is, and you can go right back to it. You don't have to worry about trying to search for it and find it. And I will say, I will recommend, do not use a base computer. For whatever reason, a base computer will not let them respawn. I've tried it a couple different ways, and base computer does not let it respawn. And there you go. Boom. Look at my eggs are right back there. So there's my hole. It remembered my hole, but the eggs respawned. There you go. And they're all respawned. Right over here, all these eggs came back. So that is how you farm 100 nanites per minute, and you could probably go even faster. Remember, if you dig up all of the nests, like you dig a hole underneath and you mine it all, you can leave. Make sure to go out in space for at least 45 seconds. Make sure there's a good distance. That way you give the time to the eggs to reload, okay? But that's it. Just travel up there, come right back. I recommend you putting down a save beacon. That way you can see it from space. And hopefully you guys make a ton of nanites. Make a mountain of nanites for me. And I will see you guys in the next video.